huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. One of the horses came up lame, and by the time I got changed and cleaned up,
Listen, it's okay. You know, you tend the stable, I tend the flock. We do the best we can. Sit, please.
Thanks. Andrew, I've been thinking about the Shakespearean play we want to do down at the center. You know, the one we discussed on the way home from Boston.
Right. You know, just as an aside, I've been thinking about that ceremony, you know.
Oh.
Maggie took her vows. It's just moving.
Yeah, it was indeed. It was so inspiring to see the kind of dedication she has, you know, and to think she's going to spend the rest of her life helping other people.
Well, some of us dedicate our lives to that. Others pledge a summer, helping the kids at a community center stay busy, maybe teaching them a few things along the way.
So you think it's worth a try?
Are you kidding me? Doing a play with the kids at the community center is a great idea. I'm telling you, Patrick, the kids are going to love it.
No. Oh, you can't do that.
Rachel, for God's sakes, what did you take? It's true. Yeah, Rachel's your favorite person in the whole world.
I don't want to die. I don't want to.
You're not gonna die. Come on, let me get you.
You hate me.
I don't hate you, but I am mad at you.
I'm sorry I missed your day.
What'd you do to me, your parents, or anybody else, Rachel? What'd you keep doing to yourself?
Your Honor, with all due respect...
Mrs. Buchanan, I've listened to your stirring defense. And I've also appreciated the district attorney's willingness to reopen this case, only to refrain from prosecuting it.
Your Honor, the people believe that Mr. Vega
Yes, Mr. Gannon, you've told me what the people believe. Some of them, anyway. However, there are other people who remain skeptical. I'm one of them, and I happen to be the judge. So at the risk of repeating myself, I'd like to hear from Mr. Vega himself. Antonio Vega, 7 years ago, a jury of your peers found you guilty of murder and sent you to prison. They did so lawfully and with all due deliberation. Now, I ask you, in all honesty, can you give me one good reason why I should reopen this case?
Your Honor, we have presented a number of compelling reasons
Mrs. Buchanan, will you please let your client speak for himself?
Judge, I never thought I'd hear a DA speak up for me. But Mr. Gannon spoke of my record since I left Statesville Prison. I think I've proven I deserve a chance to wipe the slate clean and start over.
Mr. Vega, what you deserve and what you're legally entitled to are not necessarily the same. Were you in the pool hall the night that Ziggy Martinez was killed?
Yes, I already admitted that.
And you fought with the late Mr. Martinez?
Yes, but I didn't start it.
Mr. Vega, do you know how many gang members have appeared before me and sworn that they didn't start it? Funny how that machismo evaporates when you're standing in front of the judge instead of each other. Well, Mr. Vega, do you have anything else to say?
You're right, Judge. I was part of a gang. I was a leader. I did some things, a lot of things I'm not proud of. So whatever you decide, I may never forgive myself for the harm I did. Especially to my mother, my father, and my brother.
That's very noble, Mr. Vega. But the fact remains...
Yes, the facts. Let's stick to the facts. The fact is, I didn't kill Ziggy Martinez in cold blood. It was self-defense. That's another fact. It's also a fact that I went to prison anyway. I did my time. I came back to Llanview, and I turned my life around.
I'm not questioning your good
I
works,
didn't do it to be good. I did it so I could thumb my nose at the system that had put me away. That's why I studied law. That's why I agreed to work with Commissioner Buchanan and the police. I was mad as hell, and why I wanted them to deal with it. Only something happened somewhere along the line. I started to believe the system worked, after all. Not just for the rich and the privileged, but for everyone. If my name is cleared, I will dedicate my life to making sure it does. That's one more fact, Your Honor.
He did great.
That's my brother.
It only matters what the judge thinks.
Don't you dare start, Kevin. The babysitter called sick, and Andrew already left for an appointment. Now, just be a gentleman for once and tell me what I missed. There you go. There you go.
Marty, all that Patrick wants to do is help.
Well, there has to be another way. That community center is Dylan's life. If he thinks Patrick is trying to step in and take
Margaret,
over...
I'm not trying to take anything away from your husband. On the contrary, I'm trying to give something back. Andrew just told me how Dylan got hurt. I had no idea that what happened on the island is what caused it. So I feel somewhat responsible, as I'm sure you do.
I think that what Patrick is doing here is something that's going to honor Dylan. He wants to organize up a summer theater program for these kids, give them something constructive to do for the summer. That's what this program that Dylan set up is all about.
You really expect him to be objective about this? What Patrick supposedly thinks is going to honor him, I think Dylan's going to feel very differently about it. It's only going to upset him.
Okay, maybe if I was to
It's all right, Andrew.
Dylan.
It's all right. I meant it as a sign of respect. If you think he'll misinterpret it, then let's just forget the whole thing, all right?
No, wait here. Now, if Dylan was sitting with us, I think he would be saying, this community center is about the kids that benefit from it. It is not about the people who are involved in organizing it up. Now, let's face it, even kids who have all the advantages in the world lose their way. You look at Rachel Gannon, for example. Now, if we can save one kid this summer from drifting into drugs or drifting into violence because they're involved in this play program, I feel that that is worth a compromise.
Rachel, okay, tell me. Talk to me now, talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me everything you did, everywhere you went after you stole Marty's car.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. I only borrowed it. I had to get away to get myself together, okay?
No, it's not okay. And you won't get yourself together until you get yourself clean now. Come on, what'd you take?
Angel.
Come on, that's bull.
It was coke. It was coke. I squirted off the street. And then when I get high, God, I thought I was gonna die.
No. Now, see, it was laced with something. I gotta get you to the hospital.
No, I'm better. Okay, I just need to.
No, listen, maybe something toxic inside.
No, hospitals, they're gonna lock me away. They're just gonna lock me away.
No one's gonna do it.
Come on.
No one's gonna do it.
You said you would help me. You said if it was somebody I could trust.
Rachel, you can trust me. Trust me. Will you trust me to get you the kind of help you need? Okay?
I know what I need. No hospitals with bars on the windows, not you.
Hey, Rachel. Rachel.
What's there to compromise? If Margaret thinks that me working with the kids at the center will upset her
Well,
husband.
now, what about these kids, huh? What about them? What about giving them a sense of purpose and a sense of direction? Are we supposed to just forget about that? And that's somehow going to help Dylan?
Andrew, I think the problem here runs deeper than the community project.
I realize that, Patrick. Bottom line is, Patrick has the talent. He has the training to put together this summer program, and I think it's a sin to waste
Well,
it.
I'm sorry, but I just can't see it like that. My first obligation is to Dylan. His recovery comes before anything else.
You know what? So be it.
No, wait. Just wait. Marty, we've known each other a long time. We've been through some good times. We've been through some very tough times. Maybe you know what I'm about to say to you, but protecting Dylan, now that's one thing. Hiding from a problem that you know you are eventually going to have to face is another thing, and you have to ask yourself, who's really benefiting here?
I'm not hiding. I am trying to consider Dylan's feelings.
Okay. Now, all I'm saying is that from where I sit, the two of you are looking for some kind of redemption. And I'll tell you, God is there with the offer of forgiveness every moment of our lives. All we have to do is meet him halfway, and really, most of the time, not even halfway. Doing something good where it is needed most is a real good place to start. And I know in my heart that Dylan would approve of this. I've got to make a call home, and please, both of you, try to work this out, okay?
Well, you'll need to say something. What is it you want me to do now?
Don't let them lock me away, please. Don't let them lock me away.
What do you want me to do? Leave you in this alley and forget I ever saw you?
Yes.
Come on.
No. I don't know.
Okay, see, now we're getting somewhere. You're in no condition to help yourself. You won't let me take you to the hospital. I take you to your mom's house.
Oh, God, no. No, I can just see her face. No.
Someone has to look out after you.
You can look out.
No, Rachel,
Yes, please, True, please. I promise.
Rachel,
I promise.
No, Rachel,
I won't die on you, okay? I promise. I just need a place to just get them off me. They're coming back.
What is it?
They're back again.
What is it?
They're back again. The bugs. They're
No, there are no bugs. There's no bugs.
Yes, there are.
No.
There are lots of everywhere. Don't tell
It's just
me.
the drugs.
Everywhere.
It's just the drugs, Rachel. It's just the drugs. It's just the drugs. It's just the drugs. You're having a reaction. It's gonna pass. It's gonna pass.
What if it doesn't? I mean, what? You gotta do something. You gotta do something, please. Drew.
Okay. I'm gonna take you back to my place. Hey. Okay, but listen. It's only temporary. It's only temporary till you clean yourself up, and whether you like it or not, you're gonna face your appearance and take the consequences, okay? What's taking him so long? If he can't understand why I deserve any trial, then I'm...
They don't call him granite-faced for nothing. If you want this to go your way, just hear him.
Here. Honey, you want to play with Mommy's watch?
Why don't you let him play with Mommy's laptop? Then at least somebody in the family know how to file a story correctly.
Kevin, for your information, I ran out of this house so quickly I forgot to pack his toys. You just try humoring a toddler. What kind of a trial?
Is that your only problem? Here, watch this. Riv. Look what I got. Dun, 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 dun. It's giant rat man. Now, let's see you draw a giant rat man, huh? Good reporter always comes prepared.
Mr. Gannon?
Yes, Your Honor. Have you made your decision?
I don't have all day. What do you want?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Andrew's right. I don't have the right to tell you what to do.
Didn't always think that. He told me to let you go and to accept your wedding vows. He told me to cut you out of my heart. I've done all that as promised.
I know. And that's good. It's just that trying to deal with you being at the community center all summer when Dylan was...
You know, Andrew's got a good point there, I think. Is this because you're worried about Dylan, or is there something else?
Okay. Maybe this is just me being selfish, but I really thought the best thing that you could do for everyone involved would be...
Would be to what? Would be to what, Margaret? Just politely disappear? What a nice thing to say. Maybe romantic in movies, Margaret. But a man can't just walk into a foggy night and say goodbye to the woman who said she loved him.
Please don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm taking you very seriously. You told me to stop living my life according to what may or may not be acceptable to you. A clean break, you said. All right? Because of how I feel about what happened to Dylan, it will be in my best interest if I stay here in Landview and try to give back to the people that were good to me. I'm doing this for me, Margaret, not for you. But as always, the choice is yours. So what is it, yes or no?
Bathroom's at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna get you some towels, something to change into, and then you can use my bedroom.
Drew, wait. I don't feel like sleeping right now. I actually feel a little bit better.
I'm sure you do. When the roller coaster comes down, you're gonna be climbing the walls and begging for another hit.
No, not this time. This time is the last time.
Sure, how many times have you said that?
Oh, I mean it. I can change because I want to change. I mean, isn't that the key? You know, no parents, no doctors.
You know, listen, hey, you got all the right answers, all the right words. Only that ring is as false as the story you told me about borrowing Marty's car.
You know me, don't you?
I know a junkie when I see one.
I'm not a junkie. I just got a little problem, that's all. Just a dependency. A lot of people have that,
Stop.
You know?
Rachel, stop. Stop lying to me, to yourself. I am not your babysitter. The pay stinks and the hours are horrible. I mean, if you don't want your parents to help and you can't see what's going on here, then get out.
What? You're throwing me out?
It's just a dependency, right? You can handle it. Well, go on. I won't talk to Dad, to Bo, to Nora. I'll pretend I never saw you. Come on. You can go back to the alley and find Marty's car and run it into a tree. That'll cure the dependency, won't it? Huh?
What is this? Tough love? Is this what you learned from your dad? Hey, I am so sorry that you can't figure out how to get Bo to hug you, okay? And to take you to a ball game. But don't you dare take it out on me, because I'm not the one with the problem.
Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Go on, look. Look. You tell me that's not one messed up person. Tell me you don't have a problem.
Let go, please.
No, look at yourself. Rachel, look at yourself the way you look. The way everybody else sees you, not the way you want. The way you really are.
He's getting a little loud, so why don't you keep taking notes and I'll take him and entertain him outside.
Yeah, of course, just as entertaining home. It's okay.
I'd like to think I'm a fair man. I believe in second chances, especially for men and women who've paid their debt to society. But the more I study this case, the more bewildered I am at your desire to reopen it. I ask myself, why should I grant a new trial to an admitted gang leader who has killed a man in a barroom brawl, been judged, sentenced, served most of his time, is already out on parole, and now finds new evidence, again from a convicted felon, that he acted in self-defense? I'd like you to give me one reason why the court shouldn't just shrug its shoulders and say, so what?
You know my reputation around this courthouse on crime, Your Honor. I am tough on crime. Why, I'm tough on the kid who delivers my tuna fish sandwich when he leaves off the pickle. And I was tough on Antonio Vega when his lawyer asked me to take a new look at his case. But I've gotten to know Mr. Vega, and I appreciate his dedication to building a new life for himself, his family, and the Angel Square community.
I've heard the testimonials, Mr. Gannon. His dedication is exemplary, but I am looking for evidence. Hard evidence that he did not commit the crime for which he was sent to prison.
Your Honor, you have seen the depositions which states that...
Yes, from Mr. Javier Perez, a self-confessed kidnapper who's arranged a special deal for himself in exchange for testimony against a fellow gang member.
No, Your Honor, you've misunderstood. Mr. Perez was not in the same gang as my client. They were rivals. Therefore, that proves there was no ulterior motive for Mr. Perez to come forward.
Only a break on his prison time. Is that ulterior enough for you, Mrs. Buchanan?
No, the statement
Would you please
stands.
approach the bench? We'll handle this in sidebar.
They said this was only going to be a formality.
Mommy, look, lawyers have arguments with judges all the time. I mean, that's what they get paid for.
Look, I'm trying to keep an open mind here, but so far no one has presented one bit of credible evidence to sustain Mr. Vega's claim of innocence.
He doesn't claim to be innocent. He is innocent.
Easy, Nora.
No, the court says it keeps an open mind, and yet it closes itself off without giving my client a chance.
Mrs. Buchanan, I'm warning
The
you.
district attorney believes Antonio Vega. So does the commissioner of police.
Mrs. Buchanan,
so
please.
do all of the hardworking, law-abiding citizens of Angel Square. Everyone in this courtroom believes in Antonio Vega. So maybe, just maybe, everybody else is right and the court is wrong.
Mrs. Buchanan, this court does not need a lesson in right and wrong from you. There are other cases, important cases, in need of the court's attention. You and your client have wasted enough time and money, and therefore...
How am I supposed to look? Like Little Miss Perfect? Like everybody wants me to look?
Like yourself, Rachel. Like the woman you want to be.
I mean, how do you know what I want? I mean, who asked you to give me a makeover?
You asked me for help, remember? But hey, if you're so determined to die, there's the door. Oh, and by the way, the next time you OD, I'm not going to be there to stop you. So when you walk out that door, you're walking right into an open grave. So long, Rachel.
You're right. I'm a messed up wreck of a... God. I hate myself. I hate everything I am, what I've become. I'm lost in the city. I can't find my way forward or back. I'm alone. So alone. And I'm so scared. Oh, God, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do.
time. Is that what you think this is all about?
Mrs. Buchanan, before you say something you'll regret.
The only thing I regret is the attitude of this court. Your time is not the only precious thing here. I was in the middle of a personal crisis, a personal family crisis, when I came down here to represent Antonio Vega because his future was at stake. His dreams, his hopes, all of which this court has swept aside like a bunch of breadcrumbs.
Mrs. Buchanan, I'm holding you in contempt.
Your Honor, please, she means no disrespect.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, Your Honor, it's that family crisis thing she just mentioned. Okay, she doesn't mean what she's saying.
I mean every last word.
Damn it,
Your
sit
Honor,
down.
under the circumstances.
I'm not interested in circumstances. She's lucky I don't lock her up. Mrs. Buchanan, you owe the people $1,000. And as for this case, it stands where it is, closed.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not finished, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah, honey, you're finished unless you want to go for $2 grand. Come here.
Oh, my. Nora, isn't there some other judge we can go to? Another higher court we can appeal to someone?
We have to. I mean, the guy was a total fascist.
Look, Christian, your brother didn't help his case any by walking out the way he did.
And what did you expect him to do? Sit there while you guys kick him in the guts again?
The things that judge said, his attitude toward you and to my son, he didn't even listen to what anybody said before he made his decision.
Mrs. Vega, I didn't like his attitude either, but some of the things he said...
Oh, you're defending him now? Is that what you're doing?
Look, I'm just trying to tell it like it is, Christian.
We're all a little edgy right now, so why doesn't everybody take a deep breath and let's figure out where we're going from here, okay?
Nora?
I'm not even thinking straight. I'm so angry and upset. God, I hope I didn't just make things worse.
So do I. Look, Nora and Mr. Gannon, I know you're both very worried about your daughter Rachel, but you promised to help my son get the chance that he deserves, and you've supported him this far. Please don't abandon him now.
Carlotta, I won't somehow.
We have to. We have to help him somehow. Thank you.
Who am I kidding? I can't help anybody.
Oh, look at the pretty clothes. Hey, why is everybody leaving? What happened?
Oh, well, that's what you get for playing with toys. Well, there's a hot story breaking.
I was outside entertaining your son while you were taking notes for both of us. Now, let me see them.
Sweetheart, I will.
Hey.
As soon as I followed my story. Sweetheart, come here.
Those are my notes.
Come here, may I please let my son with Dad and meet his daddy at the country club and go have some lunch.
Cassie,
and then
you're
after
not
we
playing
drop
fair.
this off
Stop.
at the sun.
Give me my notes.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I gotta go.
Cass, tell me what happened to Antonio. Bye, Rip.
Antonio. I blame myself. I should have dropped the charges on Javier. I mean, it makes it difficult for any judge to see him as a credible witness, but we could try Sonia again.
Stop it.
Well, no, she was there with Javier the night Martinez.
I said stop it. Don't you get it? The more you try to help me, the more damage you do. See, this is what happens when you drop your guard. When you con yourself into thinking things really can change.
Okay, look, I don't blame you for being discouraged, but there's got to be another way we could bring our case before a judge.
This isn't our case. I'm the convicted killer. I'm the one on parole. I'm the one the judge doesn't believe. Now, in the eyes of the court, I'm just another Puerto Rican ex-gang member who should go to prison, if not for killing Ziggy Martinez, for something else.
But that's not exactly what he said. He was going by the letter of the law, and you do enough reading yourself to know...
No, I know the law. I'm an expert. It was written just for me, to keep me down so other people could rise to the top.
Just because it didn't work this time doesn't mean that...
Stop throwing dreams at me, Andy. It only makes it harder when they don't come true.
And could I also have some apple juice and crackers, please?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you very much. Here you go, sweetheart. Here.
Hey, sport. Okay, let's have it.
Cass, and look at River. Here's your good friend, Kevin. Too bad he missed a great story.
I didn't miss anything. I was there at that courtroom before you, taking notes on Nora's speech. Now, you were supposed to continue taking notes for the both of us while I entertained your son.
And you did a wonderful job. It was really amazing how you put these transformers out of your bag. It was like magic.
It was like a dad. He's a part of Duke's present that I'm sending him. It's his birthday next week.
Kevin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel guilty when I'm not with River just for a few hours. I can only imagine.
Leanne freaks out on me every time I go down to Texas. She's got this live-in boyfriend.
Well, it must be tough. From what I could tell, you'd make a great full-time dad.
Yeah, well, I make a great full-time reporter, too, as long as somebody is not cutting me off at the knees.
I am not cutting you off at the knees.
Yes, you are. You're playing dirty. And isn't that what you told me that night in the park, that you liked playing dirty a little too much?
Kevin, don't remind me, please. The reason I was upset is sitting right behind you.
Yeah, well, whatever. I think you're underestimating yourself, though, Carpenter. Not only do you get down and dirty, but you laugh about it.
Well, at least I can take a joke. Will you please tell Kevin I had every intention of sharing my notes with him as soon as he shared his notes on your grandma's book party.
River, ask Mom if that's the same party where she got so
Kevin!
sick that she couldn't take these notes.
I wasn't sick, and you promised. Thank you very much.
For me?
Excuse me, honey.
What are these?
Here, would you like a cookie?
Now, look, bring me a chocolate sundae and a side of fries.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. How's that?
Dunk it in there.
Mmm.
You're right. It's your life, and you don't need to ask me. You don't need my permission on what to do with it and how to live it. And I know you. I know you want to help. So, if you want to put on a play at the community center, then I think...
No, you don't know me at all. I just want to do some good. And not just for the kids, not just for me. I think in some important way, I can help Dylan as well.
Shakespeare and Angel Square, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if anyone can do it.
There's only one thing that'll stop me. That's if you and your husband say no.
I'll talk to him.
No. No, you won't. I'll talk to him. Something I have to do for myself.
Here, drink. You're dehydrated.
True, I'm sorry. I'm such a burden.
Just drink.
What should I do?
Get help, Rachel.
I will.
What do you want?
I will. I know what I have to do. When you made me look in the mirror and made me look at myself, I just don't want to end up dead in an alley somewhere.
Let's replace hell in your makeup.
Okay. Do what you have to do. Call my parents.
I'm sorry. I've been the ping pong ball in this game long enough. This is one call you have to make yourself.
Honey, the deck was stacked against you. There's no way Antonio could win. Was that judged?
Not necessarily. But there's always a way around a judge like that. You know, you just have to be on your toes, not wrapped up in your personal life. Listen.
Come on, Nora, listen. That judge, it wouldn't have made any difference. I've had cases before where you would think the victim or the lawyer was on trial, or both.
I don't think I've ever been this low. This has got to be the bottom. Really. I mean, today I went into a courtroom without adequate preparation and definitely without the right kind of concentration, and I let Antonio's big chance slip away because I was so worried about Rachel. And yet, all of my life, no, all of Rachel's life, I have been so concentrated on my job that I've let Rachel slip away. Yeah, this is the bottom. This is it. This really is. I don't like it one bit. Did you ever feel this way about Drew? Did you let him slip away?
Yeah, but in my case, it didn't. Becky Lee took him away.
You always did your best to find him.
Oh, yeah. Just like you did your best to help Antonio today in court. Honey, I know you're kicking yourself. You think that you could have done a better job, but I think we both did everything we could at the time. Sometimes we just have to accept that.
Excuse me, Mr. Gannon. Your office is trying to reach you. Line 3.
Thanks. Excuse me, guys. Thanks. Yeah, hello.
Daddy.
Ricky. Baby, where are you?
Rachel. Oh, my God, how is she? Is she okay?
Tell Mom I'm with Drew at the carriage house. Daddy, can you come get me?
The little girl is all right.
You did good, Rachel.
Dylan is my husband. It's up to me.
No, I'll speak for myself. I'll tell Dylan what I want to do and how I want to do it and why I want to do it. If he objects, then I'll back off.
And if he doesn't?
If he doesn't, then maybe there is an angel in Angel Square. And just maybe she'll allow us to coexist.
River, hurry up and eat this sundae before Mommy sees I put ketchup on it. She's going to get mad at me. No? Okay, I'll try it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Andrew. River and I are just pigging out here.
Yeah.
Little, health foods.
Yeah.
Andrew, I was just calling to see where you were. You cannot believe the kind of day that we had. As soon as you left this morning, Sally Monroe called in sick, and I had to hurry to the courthouse. So Kevin volunteered to take care of River. It was
Great son you got here, Andrew.
Yeah.
Want to fry?
No, I don't think lunch is going to be necessary today. Hey, sweetie, what do you say we go for a swim in the pool? What do you say? Okay. You going to come, Mom?
Yes, of course I'm coming. All right, sweetie, I'm coming.
Here, we'll take a cookie to go. What do you say? There you are. No, what do you want? French fry? Okay, here you go. Here you are.
Kevin, thank you for watching River.
Sure, anytime.
I know it's...
I'll fax them to you. I'm coming, honey, I'm coming.
Hey, come on in. She's waiting for you.
Mom, Dad, I'm so sorry. I scared you. I'm so sorry for everything. I'll do whatever you want. Anything.
You won't be alone, baby. We're in this together. All of us. I don't know how you did it, son, but you did it. Way to go. Okay, now look, the first thing I want to do is get you back to the hospital so we can finish what we started.
Will you guys come with me?
Oh, somebody just try and stop me.
Come on, wait. Thank you, Drew, for everything.
It's no big deal.
Yes, it is. Drew Buchanan, I will never forget what you have done for my daughter.
You just take good care of her.
Thanks, Drew.
And, Dad, by the way, these are the keys to Marty's car. It's parked up in the alley by 5th Street.
All right. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Hello? Talk about timing. All right. I know. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. Just, it's been crazy around here. Yeah. No, I am working on it, okay? The way things are going. Now, listen, I'm doing great. Everything's right on schedule.
It's not all lost. God, why can't I make you believe that? You have come so far, and you've worked so hard. You can't give up now.
I'm not giving up. I'm just not playing by anybody's rules anymore. I know where I belong. I know where my future is. It's down there in Angel Square.